Survival, but yes, it's the James Whale Talent Show.
Well, don't you really get fed up with all the usual sort of boring people on television? Well, tonight we have something a little different for you. All these people hoping to get on television, most for the first time tonight, and the one thing that they and us here have in common is we need survival. Well, you know, when I dreamt this idea up, I thought it would be a great idea if we have a talent show on television where it's completely live as it happens. You don't have all the sort of glitzy sets you see in those other talent shows. And now sitting here, I'm beginning to wonder. Well, we've got a lot of acts lined up for you. As I said, we may not get to all of them. And the thing about the talent show Survival is that I want your comments as well. I might not like some of the acts on tonight. Well, they might not like me. But I want you to ring in and tell us what you think. The phone number's coming up on the screen. If I look behind the camera, yes, there it is. You can ring us on that number now. And a little later on, of course, you can vote for your acts. And we'll tell you that near the end of the show. We also have a couple of guests popping in to lend their support to the programme as well. And hopefully, arriving outside at the moment, should be one of them. Yes, here we go. Faye Presto, who's proving that, of course, if you can survive in the world of show business, it can be fairly lucrative. Look at that. She's going to come in here and sit down next to me any moment now. Don't forget the phone number to ring. It's Leeds 46 1000. And we'll get straight on with the first act, shall we? He's a guy called Jeff Mercer. And Jeff wrote to us. In fact, Jeff was, when we said we were going to do this show, the first person to respond. And we thought that was probably a good enough reason to invite him on the show. A man who even sent us a Christmas card. Well, I wonder if he's going to send us a Christmas card next Christmas. Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, on the James Whale Talent Show, surviving hopefully tonight, Jeff Mercer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd just like to say that it gives me great pleasure, but what I do in my own time's none of your business, so we'll just leave it at that. I just arrived back from the States last night. Now, the Americans, they really know how to give us a welcome, don't they? I went to America and I got a 21-gun salute. I only wish I'd waited till the plane had landed. But the Americans, I mean, they speak a strange language out there, don't they? American friend of mine, he said to me, "Hey man, would you like to shoot some crap?" I thought, what, you want to make a Kylie Minogue video? But I'm very glad to be here this evening. I mean, here I am in Yorkshire. You've got your great heroes here, haven't you? You've got your Geoffrey Boycott, and you've also got your political heroes, haven't you? You've got the Prime Minister of Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe. Yeah, that's right, Mugabe. It's a good Yorkshire name. Spelled backwards is Ibagum. But I don't know. The thing is, I'm hoping in 1991, I'm hoping for some love. The thing is, you see, that I've always had this problem where I don't know whether my partner really fancies me or really loves me. Of course, you can always tell your partner if she fancies you if she goes down on you when you've just come off the toilet. Of course, if they go down on you and you're still on the toilet, then, of course, you're going out with a Conservative MP, in which case you should just break off the relationship right there.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much. Jeff, just a minute, Jeff. Stay there. That was pretty nerve-wracking being the first one on, wasn't it, eh?
That's right.
Pretty nerve-wracking. What was the most nerve-wracking thing?
Most nerve-wracking thing was seeing you there, actually.
Yeah, I wasn't watching. I was hiding my face. I thought it was slightly more nerve-wracking not getting any laughs from the audience.
Well, I mean, there's different audiences everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
but the Mugabe joke, I thought it was a bit below the belt.
Well, I mean, what can I say?
Actually, I have to be quite honest, Jeff has been appearing in some top venues in London.
That's right.
Camden Palais.
That's right.
You did the rehearsal there. Never got onto the stage, but he did rehearsal. It was good. And who knows? Listen, the thing about Survival is Jeff could come back next week.
But I won't.
Thanks very much indeed, Jeff. Give him a nice round of applause. That's great. Jeff Mercer. Now, actually, I think I'm going to stay over here because I like the set they've made for this show. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's easy for me to be smart, of course, and to have a go at people. It's much more difficult to actually do it yourself. And if you have any comments on Jeff, phone in. You know the number. Now, we have a couple of ghoulies, honestly. It's not often that you see father and son acts, it says here, when they wrote to us. Maybe over the next couple of minutes we'll find out why it's not often that you see father and son acts. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy with us now an organisation. Enjoy with us now a couple who call themselves, can't remember. No, that's the name of the act.
With many a winding turn that leads us to knows where, who knows where. But I'm strong enough to carry him. No, he ain't heaven. No, he's my brother. So on we go. You know his welfare is my concern. Oh, no burden is he to bear. You know we'll get there. You know, he would not encumber me. No, he ain't heaven. Oh, no, he's my brother.
Thanks, Kenny. Can't remember. Thank you. Which is father, which is son?
I'm father.
Your father?
I am, sir. Yeah.
My God, that's really pleased him, hasn't it?
It's really pleasing.
You're
Yeah.
sort of, I wondered if we get on the show a club singer, a pub. So do you do a lot of
Yeah,
this in
I
the
do it,
clubs
yeah.
and the pubs?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And why couldn't you remember? Why you couldn't remember the name of the act? I couldn't quite understand.
Well, the concert secretaries can never remember
Yeah.
the act, can they?
Was it a little nerve-wracking tonight or not?
Well, I must say so, yes,
Yeah.
James. It's your reputation.
Well, don't worry. No, honestly, don't worry about my reputation. But in the scope of things, you see, if out there, you can shut up. If out there, people are ringing in saying we'd like to book Can't Remember. Where do you see yourself going? You see yourself in clubs or on the television? Where?
As far as possible.
As far as possible.
Yeah, television, I would think.
Yeah, yeah.
Another one of your
Yeah.
shows, I think.
Yeah,
will be
yeah,
famous.
yeah. You think you have something that people out there want these days?
I think so, yes.
Good, good. Well, you've certainly got suntans, and a lot of people want suntans these days. Thank you very much indeed. Can't Remember, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Let's not go mad. Listen. You can warm yourselves up a little bit, audience. I know, you're getting into the spirit of things, but, let yourselves go. I'd like to introduce you to the Whale Sinfonia, Mr. Bob Hartley over here, who is providing... I've seen the Des O'Connor show. They always have a guy sitting there with headphones, and, of course, this is no exception. And may I say, I think very, very good indeed, Bob, and we don't need any other musicians.
That's true.
You'll be getting a letter from the Musicians Union. Be very, very careful. But he's playing it all live tonight. He's not actually got any sort of tapes or anything in there.
Just talent.
Just talent. Pure, unadulterated talent. And that's what we're trying to get on the show, of course, tonight. Ring us. Tell us what you think. We'll take some calls in part two. It's 0532 46 1000, the number to call, if you want to make any comments on the show, if you'd like to see some of the people back on again later, or if you think we've allowed some people too much time. Who knows? Now, my next guest wrote and said in his letter he really wanted to get on the program, and he says he does impersonations of Elvis. You've no idea. We had hundreds of people who've got on and said, whoops, sorry about that, Bob, said we do impersonations of Elvis. Would you mind not laughing in the back there? Thank you. And Kenny was one of the first who wrote through, but unfortunately, Kenny, it said in your letter, all my friends say I'm really good, but I'm too shy. He said, but I think with your help, James, your understanding and your pleasantness, I think I can probably do it. Is that right? He's been here since about 5 o'clock this evening, and he's shaking. Kenny is shaking visibly. Let's have a look at your stomachs going in and out. You can tell when somebody's nervous, and their stomach's going in and out. So Elvis is put the collar up a bit. You're doing Elvis. Have you done this actually before anywhere, or you just decided you wanted to get on the TV?
Just get on the TV, just abroad on holiday, King Corfu, places like that.
Yeah. It's one of the intelligentsia. The good thing, of course, about Survival, the James Whale talent show, is that anybody can come on. You can come on and sing in the bath. As long as you bring your own bath, that's all we ask. You can sing on it. Now, Are you ready? Kenny, it does say that you may not be able to do it for us, so have a little see if you can do it and see what goes on. Okay, I'm going to walk over here and watch, all right?
I try to build now.
What?
No.
What?
Forget it.
What? You can't do it?
No. Bloody.
Go and sit down. No, never mind about clapping him. Never mind about that. We'll try and talk him into doing it again a little later on. Poor old Kenny. Hi, Faye. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Faye Presto, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most brilliant close-up magicians in the entire world.
Oh,
or
I
maybe
wish,
the
but
universe.
thank you. So kind.
What did you think of poor old Kenny? Can you understand how nerves get people?
Well, the first show I ever did was a gong show.
Was it?
Yes. You had to go on, and if they didn't like you, they rang a gong, you had to go off. It was awful.
Was
So
it?
I know just what those
Yeah.
poor souls are going through.
Now, I have to be quite honest with you. I actually don't like children very much, and I did say that if we got any kids wanting to come on the show, there was no way they were going to get on. But this next guy is Billy Nielsen. Billy comes from Scarborough, and he apparently is an especially talented kid. I hate them even more if they're very talented.
Children, yes.
Believe it or not, Kenny is Billy. I'm sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. Billy, all right? Billy is only 14. Got his mum and dad behind us here. You all right? Yep. I bet the heart's going now, isn't it? Eh? 14. And he's already growing a moustache. Yes. That's very good, isn't it? Okay, well, Billy is he's a guitarist and a singer, and he's going to do a little bit of pinball whiz. Billy.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But he ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That left dumb and blind, he sure plays me pinball. He stands like a statue because part of the machine. Feeling all the numbers, always puts it clean. Playing intuition, and teaching down the spot. That left dumb and blind, he sure plays me pinball. He's a pinball wizard that has to be.
Listen, we decided that you give him a nice round of applause. We thought, Billy, pretty good. 14. We actually thought, Billy, that you were so good you didn't need to go on anymore. Because you're so good that I thought, well, we've got the idea. Better get on and let somebody else have a go as well. You enjoy that?
Yes, it is.
It's pretty nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Very.
I'm nervous. I don't know about you. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Billy, give him a nice round of applause. Now, Wendy Mitchum from Cambridgeshire. I don't know how to tell you about this. Wendy, it says here, has been described as a most entertaining act. And that, I don't know how she holds that grin. I really don't know how she holds that grin. Before we go any further, the cameramen are doing well tonight, aren't they? Quite well, because they haven't rehearsed either. You could tell, I see, okay, fine. She's not too sure herself, especially as she's singing from one of those common popular operas, apparently, whether or not she's got lots of talent. Some people like this sort of thing. I was thinking of just talking, going on and seeing how long, actually, she could keep that grin up. But I think she's probably going to beat me with the grin. So, ladies and gentlemen, Wendy Mitchum.
Love is wayward like any bird that lacks and flutters on the spray. Love him as you may with kind words, he spreads his wings and flies away. Lovers twine for my heart implore, one vow he is my beauty's thrall, but the other I love the more, who never told his love at all. Oh, love, oh, love, oh, love,
Very Very nice, Wendy. Very, very nice indeed. Lovely, Wendy. Lovely, lovely. Lovely. One horrible moment, Wendy. You carry on, girl. For one horrible moment, I thought you were going to be one of those boring singers, you know, like from the operas and stuff like that. I love it, Wendy. I love it. I'm tone deaf, Faye. But, I mean, I thought it was nice. No, that's nice. Wendy, have you sung that anywhere else or not?
Yes, I have.
Where?
Oh dear, locally, back home.
In Cambridge. No, that's good. It's a good reason to move to Cambridge. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. Listen, the audience out there may love it. We'll see. We'll get some phone calls. I've been asked to do a joke about the toilet. I can't think of any toilet jokes. Can you think of a toilet joke?
I don't know any toilet jokes.
No, well, join us after the break to find out why. Fantastic. Well, I don't know. I thought we saw a lady in the toilet there just before we went into the break, Faye.
I thought we did too. I chose not to, but I hoped we didn't,
Yeah.
but we did.
Well, I'm here. We're getting some really exciting and riveting replies from the viewers tonight on some of the acts they like and some they don't like.
Yes,
and
people in telephone land, phone
yes,
in.
we'll take some in a few moments.
Immediately.
There's the phone number. Phone us now. Maybe any agents or anybody like to book these. Faye and I are going to actually be signing them all up for ourselves after the show. Now, Uncle Alf is over here. And where is Uncle Alf? I'm not sure here, Uncle. What you've just come onto this. What do you do? You've been looking forward to seeing me. Is that right?
That is quite correct.
It is.
Because I was told that
Yes.
you was a bag of wind. So
Yeah.
I'd like to challenge you
Fine.
to come and blow up one of my balloons.
Do you know, I've gone off you already,
I
Uncle
want
Alf.
to make a balloon model of you,
Funnily-
which has never
funnily
before
enough,
seen on television.
You've never been, what, blowing up balloons has
which
never
would
been
like-
seen before?
This one is
Yeah.
a model of you, which
Yeah.
has never before been shown
Well,
on television.
go for it, Uncle Alf. You might as well go for it. That's good, okay.
Will you
don't-
come and blow one up as
No,
well?
I'm
for me,
I'm
please?
quite happy sitting here at the moment, Uncle Alf. Quite happy sitting here at the moment.
So
Look,
you
how
want-
many of these do you
so-
blow up?
Loads of them.
All right, do a bit
50
into
a
the
day.
camera here.
But you won't meet my challenge.
Oh, I might do later. What's that going to be?
I want you to come up and blow
Yeah.
one of my balloons, James.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, listen.
Audience, would you like James to blow up one of my balloons?
Yeah, they love it. They love it, yeah. But I'll tell you
So,
what we'll do, Alf.
James,
I'll tell you what we'll do. Listen,
Come on.
look,
You come up
Alf.
here.
I
Because, ladies and gentlemen, that is my balloon model of James Whale.
Get out of here, Alf. That's rude.
Can I show
Alf.
you my... Will you please blow one up, James?
No, look, I'll tell you what we'll do. Just for a minute, Alf, because we've got to move on to Rose next act. Hop back, listen, come over here a minute.
So I won.
No, you might, no. The thing, hang on just a moment.
I
Look,
won,
the
you
thing-
see. I
come-
wanted you to blow one of my balloons,
The thing
you
is,
see.
Uncle Alf, look, come in here, blow me a few balloons up, all right? Make the sort of things you make, and I'll come back and check with you in about an hour or so. Just make a few balloons up for the moment, and we'll see what's going to happen. What you've done there. Right, yeah, that's gone. Right, okay. I'm just going to take a breather. I'm just going to sit over here, walk over here and sit down. Right. Now, Helen and Shelley. Can you do that? Because I'm lost with that. I didn't know what he made.
Yeah, no, we'll sort it
All right,
out.
okay.
So I'll give you a crash course in balloon modelling.
You can do that,
and
can
knock
you?
him dead, yeah. Oh,
dear.
no trouble.
Right, let's have a look. Helen and Shirley, or Shelley. Sorry about that. Helen and Shelley, who are two girls, what sing? If they can't, they'll be back mucking out the pigs pronto. All right, ladies and gentlemen, two girls, what sing?
Dum 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 dum. Black and orange stray cat sitting on a dum doodle dum 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 dum. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. Doodle dum 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 dum. I'm flying from ba-da-dum dum. I strut right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, no sleaze cat. I feel like I no headband. That's not get sure thrown after by me, no man. I get my dinner from a garbage can. You can tell. Ba-dum dum 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 dum. Ba-dum dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Ba-dum dum dum dum. Do 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 do. Ba-dum dum 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 do 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 do. Why don't bother chasing mice around? Ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, slink down the alley looking for a fight. Out into the moonlight and hot some night, singing the blues while the lady cat struts, while stray cat, you're a real darn guy. I wish I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style.
Woo! Yeah! Hey, that is good. Hey, excellent. Girls, that is wonderful. Now, I don't know. Thank you for that. Give them a nice round of applause. That was good. That was excellent. They call themselves Girls What Sing. They travelled up here from London tonight. It's a pretty windy, desolate night. Thank you very much indeed. Now, what do you think of them? Give us a call. We've got Bill Brown on the phone. You there, Bill?
Oh, James.
Did you enjoy that, Bill?
Yes, I did. It was nice to see some original talent there.
You like that?
Yeah.
Did you like any of the other acts, Bill?
Yeah, I liked the guitarist, the boy guitarist.
Yeah.
I wasn't keen on the comic, a bit too smutty.
Yeah. What about the balloons?
And the balloon man was quite wacky.
Yes, yes, probably the best
Let's
thing for
have
it.
some more wacky stuff.
Thank you, Bill. Keep
Cheers.
watching. We'll see what we can find for you. Now, if we go over to the toilet on the
Do we
bottom.
have to,
Well, I
James?
didn't want to. I must admit,
you're
I
lowering
didn't.
the tone of this programme, you know.
No,
I thought we were in
no.
for a little culture and class.
Now look, Liverpool's own golden girl, Rose Nyland, all right? Rose is just back, flushed with the success of appearing at the Orange Lavatory Bowl, here to deliver her own brand of toilet paper. Rose.
Good evening. I'm talking to you as a shocked woman. I've just been flashed to out there. This big fella, big baldy fella with a pair of glasses on and a beard. I'm walking down and he jumps out and flashes his Hampton at me. Well, I thought, waste not, want not, I thought. So I says to him, hey son, I says, is it okay if I hang me bag on that? Because I've got a touch of arthritis in my wrist. Well, you know, his Hampton went like a little worm and he was just for walking away when I recognised him. It was that Jimmy Dolphin fella. So I said to him, hey monk, curtain hair, come here. I said, I'm only a pensioner. I said, I've got no money. Am I going to get paid for this? And you know what he says to me? He says, that was your payment. That was your payment, he says. I'm very upset. You're looking at me very upset. That's all I can say.
What's going on for you then?
What are you? Listen, guys, you're late.
How are you?
Jimbo! Sit down. Sit. Nice to see you, Morris. Robin. Graham.
Gonna do it.
Sit down. No, sit down.
We were passing
Dave, you know the grumbleweeds.
By reputation.
We've just come from Panto.
You've just come from Panto.
Yes, Panto Land. Oh yes, we have. And Morris says, he said, listen to the smell of the artists dying at Yorkshire Television. Let's call in and warm our hands, didn't you?
Really?
Well, actually, what we've done is we've just saw the last act, so we thought, right, what we've got to do is we've got to do something in keeping, right, with the show as it is now.
Yeah, go.
So Graham has come up with this great number, Farmer Jack.
It's a song called Farmer Jack. It's my favourite song.
I've never heard of it.
Farmer Jack.
Go on then.
Farmer Jack to a key.
Thank you very much.
So we thought you were wonderful. Thank you very much. We'll let you know.
Very good.
Terrific.
Very good. Now listen, you've been in the business a long time. It's not easy for some of these people, is it?
It's very difficult, and I've just been having a word with the young lady in the loo about that, yes. She's a nice girl from Liverpool, and it's difficult.
So you see that the problems, we've got loads more people left over there. We've got to try and get through them before the end of the show.
Let's wish them.
Do you want to rephrase that?
No, I wish I hadn't said that now. Faye, how are we doing with the balloon, by the way?
I've reduced it to its component parts.
Good. That'll teach him, smutty devil.
I thought we'd have a go at remodelling it.
We'll do that. Do that a little bit
See if we
later
can
on.
come up with something slightly more socially acceptable.
Okay. Right. Now, let's see. Where are we? I think we're a touch of class is called for now on the James Whale Talent Show, better known as Survival. And a couple of people have survived so far. I wonder if this young lady will do it. She apparently says she's already seen the show, apparently, Vicky, or you've had friends who've seen the show, which is quite good because it's never been on before, but I thought it was nice. Let's listen, ladies and gentlemen, to a frock that sings Miss Vicky Calvert.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living.
unafraid. When dreams were made and used and wasted, there was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came.
Let's go, Vicky. It's nice. Thank you very much. No, it's lovely, Vicky. That was nice. You enjoy that? Can we have a little response from... I told the audience if they got really carried away tonight that I'd be dragging them in front of the camera. Thank you very much indeed, Vicky. And the Frog sang beautifully. The Frog sang beautifully. Do you know your tongue comes out when you play?
You found my weak spot.
You've got a tongue that comes out. I'm just going to pop in into the dressing room, see how things are happening over here, because where was Kenny? Kenny, hey, coming on, all right?
What?
Are you okay to do it yet, Kenny?
No, I was just admiring that young lass there.
You were admiring the young lass there, I see. What about the Elvis impersonation?
Quick one.
Are you getting it together? You're not?
Later.
Okay. Uncle Alf, have you done anything decent? Oh,
Yes.
Let's have a look. What have you got here?
Snoopy riding on a motorbike.
Oh, very good. There's a little ripple for your fellow artiste here, please. Yeah. Yeah. What else have you got?
It's my three-way dog.
Three-way dog.
That is a female dog.
That's a female dog. And that's a male. I see. Okay, fine. Preoccupied with
That's a
film.
male dog.
Take a break.
Three-way.
How many of these do you do?
It's a
Yeah.
sexy dog.
How many have you done?
I've done.
What are you doing? I thought you were going to strip off for a few moments. What?
You've got some padding to do, so I was looking for a quick trick.
When have I got the padding? What? Am I on now? Are you sure we're on now?
Yes, look, it's all going out, look.
My golly. I told you it was totally unrehearsed and live, didn't I? Graham, you're a very big fan of Les Miserables, blah, blah, blah.
You nearly said that, Jim.
And-
Actually, Les Miserables is a wonderful musical.
Do it again.
And actually, these two guys are...
Do they?
Miserable comedians, Smith and Jones.
What's all that about then?
I've just been to pictures.
How have you? What bit to see then?
Patrick Swayze.
Oh yeah, what's he doing?
Well, this bird, she
Yeah.
makes laugh to a ghost.
Oh yeah, well, what's special about that? I've done that.
What, made laugh to a ghost?
Oh, ghost, I thought you said goat.
Thank you very much indeed, guys. Thank you. Let me take a couple of calls, see what the viewers make of all this tonight. First of all, John Hardcastle. Hello, John.
Hello there.
Yes, John.
Well, I'm a theatrical entertainment agent.
Yeah.
And I enjoy your show. I enjoyed the other show you did, you know. I know you're a bit controversial, but may I say the first three acts especially that you had on were absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
As part of my job, I have to audition acts, and the first three, I congratulate you for getting them off the stage so fast.
But don't you think, John, though, it is good to see as many different acts as you can?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Would you book maybe some of the people here?
Well, I do want the last girl you had on, actually, Vicky Calvert, I book. The two girls who you had on before that, I'd be interested in.
Okay, well, we'll get back to you. Thank you very much indeed, John. We were quite interested in the two girls as well. Jack. Hello, Jack.
Hello, James.
Yes, Jack.
I'm a professional show organiser and talent contests nationwide, and I think this show is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, Jack. That's fine. Don't overdo it. That was nice. David Weir. Hello, David.
Hello, James.
Yes, David.
Well, I'm phoning from the fashion centre, a crimpling from the world, that is King's Lynn. And I've never seen your show before, and tonight I thought it was a new brand of humour I hadn't heard of.
Did you...
The only talent I could see was yourself.
Thank you very much indeed, David. A nice round of applause for David. Let me squeeze one more call in. Alison, thank you. What are you doing? Alison?
Hi there.
Are you enjoying this, Alison?
Well, not so far.
I tell you what, Alison, we have had on the show more than 1,000 people wrote in to get on the first show. Of course, we hope to get through most of them, but the biggest proliferation, did I say that right?
Yes.
Proliferation of talent were people who wanted to do Elvis Presley, okay? And I'm a big Elvis Presley fan. Love me too. Well,
Thank
not
you.
that big.
We've got your details.
Yes. But Alison, are you with me?
Yes,
Because
I'm here.
I've got a few. We thought what we do is we get a couple of them on together and they do a line from a song each, and then we try and get Kenny in, who hasn't quite made it yet, to see. Who are you, sir?
Mick Barnes.
Mick Barnes. All right, speak up, Mick.
Yeah, speak up.
Yes. Do you do this very often or not?
Yeah, now and again.
You do?
Yeah.
Have you thought about a diet or not? Or are you just, are you, I mean, I know I'm one to talk. I'm sorry, Mick, I'm not thin.
Relax
But
your
I just
muscles.
thought, appearing on television for the first time, you might have tried just to hold it in or get a body belt.
Not necessarily, I've bought it suit.
Yeah. You borrow the suit. This is what I like. This is, people, anybody doing it, this is what I like. What do you think, Alison?
Well, I'm not hopeful.
You're not hopeful? Give us a line, do your line. Stay there, Alison.
Well, when Monday comes, it's Tuesday. When Tuesday comes, it's Wednesday. And another day again. Her personality unwinds just like a ball of twine on a spool that never ends.
Could you quiver the lip?
Well,
Quiver the
that's it,
great.
Emotion revealed. She's not the person that I thought I knew.
Yeah.
She's a complicated lady, so call her my baby moody blue.
Hang on, Johnny Presley, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
Very much. Well, it's hard to be a gambler, betting on the number. They changes every time. When you think you're gonna win, think she's giving in. A stranger's all you'll find. Well, it's hard to figure out what she's all about, but she's woman through and through. She's a complicated lady, so call her my baby Moody Blue.
Yeah,
Moody Blue.
Hang on.
Tell me, am I getting through?
Johnny, great. Johnny.
Yeah.
Alison, what do you
still
think?
here.
What do you think, Alison?
I'm speechless.
Good, okay.
What I'm basically wondering is it a joke show for Variety Club rejects or a real proper talent show?
Alison, Johnny is one of the foremost Presley that's what it said on your letter when you wrote in, wasn't it?
My agent wrote it.
Your agent wrote it. I might have guessed. You upset one of my girls in makeup, didn't you? You told her she could put the makeup on you, but not to touch your hair. Why is that?
Because it's all mine.
I see. Because you didn't want the Elvis hair to be upset, did you?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Now you were very upset. You did say, I know the producer told me, as long as I didn't take the P out of Elvis, it was okay to take the P out because Elvis is the king.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, yeah. She was saying.
Which I wouldn't dream of doing. I wouldn't dream of taking the P out of anybody. Actually,
That's true.
I just wanted one question: was it you in the supermarket
With the trolley.
when they said
Which you
Elvis
probably
was
got
seen alive and well and working in Tesco's? Or not?
No, it wasn't, no.
Okay, fine.
No, he shot on me.
Yeah. Can we get Kenny out of here? Can you two guys try and get him on here? Kenny! Morris, sorry. You do a mean imp, don't you?
Well, actually, we do a Jewish Elvis Presley.
It's a joint
Jewish
Can we
Elvis
get-
Presley trio.
Just before Kenny, can we get go on then?
Spin your camera.
This is a joint Jewish Elvis Presley
Oh, yeah,
trio.
we'll say, okay.
Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the money, 3 for the money, 4 for the money, 5 for the money, 6 for the money.
Carry on till the applause.
7 for the money, 8 for the money.
Very good. Kenny, we've been waiting since the beginning of the show. Kenny, come on, take it away.
Well, when Monday comes, it's Tuesday. When Tuesday comes, it's Wednesday. Till another day again. Her personality wise, just like a ball and twine on a spoon that never ends. Just when I think I'm gonna run out of emotions to feel, she's not the person that I thought I knew. She's a complicated lady, so call her my baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Presley! Great. Johnny Presley, Michael D. Barnes, and Kenny Mahar, all Elvis impersonators. Thank you very much indeed, guys. And
Hello?
you think Kenny's in danger? Yeah. Can we do it? Any chance of a little illusion for me now or not?
You want a quick trick?
I wouldn't mind a quick
Take
trick.
this pack of cards.
No,
no,
I like it the way it was.
look, we're not in America now. It's all right.
yes,
so you can
I
say
see.
a quick trick over here.
yes.
Over
Say-
there, it has a different meaning. Take this pack of
I'm
cards.
with you.
Give them a
lady.
quick shuffle.
Go for it.
Give him a quick shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
That's as
Fine.
stupid as me playing with those flipping
Fine.
balloons.
Fine. Turn over the top card. Have a look
Okay.
at it. Avoid the ace of spades. It's a bit obvious. Place it face up back in the pack.
Okay.
Give it another shuffle. I just wanted to see it again. Can I have them all back? Thank you. And
Okay,
in the box
fine,
too.
yeah.
How thoughtful. Is there any
Yeah.
way I could tell what card it was you turned
No,
over?
no, no.
So tell us for the first time the name of your card.
The King of Spades.
That's extraordinary, you know, because look, there's one card
Yeah.
in this pack up the wrong way, and it is in fact the King of Spades.
Oh. That's
James, the
almost
clever
made
bit-
me speechless.
The clever thing is the only one that matches your suit. Close.
It does actually. It does. Yes, it's nice.
Kinda
Thank,
close.
thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure.
That's lovely. Okay, we're back. We're back to the running order now, I think. And ladies and gentlemen, a gentleman from Blackpool. His name is Les Holmes. Am I right? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm just checking with everybody that we're on line now. This next act really impressed me when he wrote into the show. He sent a photo, and as he has less hair than me, I wanted to get him on the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, a multi-instrumentalist from Blackpool, opportunity knocks, and I mean that most sincerely. Was that any good?
Never swallow fly, he may love another fly, he may sit with her inside the way I do with you. Never harm a flea, he may have a favourite she, whom he fancies on his knee the way I do with you. Never stop a bee if he is going anywhere, you may be concluding some terrific love affair. Be careful, don't step on an ant in the middle of a pant. He may want to, but he can't the way I do with you.
Great, Les, fantastic. I can't, listen, Les, no. It said, Les, I'm so, what, can I be, I mean, you spent a long time, you've been here and you're a great sport and you do have less hair than me. You play some funny instruments?
Well, yes.
A novelty, I wanted to know what the novelty item was.
Well, I can expose my little instrument for you if you like.
No, don't bother with that. What is
No,
it?
not that one.
Oh,
Not that
sorry.
one, this one, this one.
Yes, what's that?
It's, well, I don't know. It's just a little...
Yeah, what can you do with that? Just quickly. Come on, we've got time on a live show. We don't have enough time. Go on, what can you do? Go on.
Okay, Bob.
All right, Bob. All right. Listen, that touch is ready. If you can get them with you, Les, I think you probably have the making of a nice little quartet there. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Les Holmes from Blackpool. Now, I thought you were very good, very good. Now, here's a guy called Chuddy Gum. A bloody stupid name, if you ask me. Yet one that sticks in the mind, I suppose. A man so funny, he makes himself laugh. Let's have a look. Chuddy Gum.
All right, Cocker, that'll do for me. I can tell you this. I had some problems tonight. I went to the toilet earlier on, and this big black bloke come up to me and pulled a gun on me. He said, Chuddy Gum? I said, yeah.
Chuddy, that's enough. Get off. I've had enough of that. I seriously really can't stand that. Get him off. Thank you, Chuddy. No, look. If you find him funny, ring in and tell me. No. Karen. Hello, Karen.
Hi.
Hello, Karen. What did you think, Karen?
Well,
About him or about your show?
About him, Karen. Never mind about the show. If I want to ask people about the show, I'll ring my mother up.
Go on,
What did you
ask me
think
about
of-
your show because I've been sat here waiting to talk to you.
What did you think about him?
About him, a bit smutty like.
You didn't like him, did you?
No.
I didn't like him either.
No, but
Fine,
I
thank you, Karen. No, let's not risk it. Graham, hello, Graham.
Hello.
Yes, Graham, speak up, please.
Yes, I wondered if you were stopping the acts using their echo on the...
Don't ask me technical questions. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. He's probably a very nice guy. Edward, hello, Edward.
Hello.
Yes, Edward. Here on Survival, the James Whale talent show. What did you think?
Only one good act, and that was Kenny. Although he's very nervous, it's very underestimating of your Yorkshire television show.
A very what was that? Sorry.
Insulting.
Yeah. Of you coming on here, I think probably. Yeah. Which is Kenny. You thought Kenny should have more time.
Definitely.
Can we get Kenny back on just for 1 minute? Kenny! Get Kenny over here, please, now, quickly. Can we get a shot in the dressing room? Let's have a shot in the dressing room. Is anybody in there? And where's Kenny? Kenny? Is this the man you wanted to see, Graham?
Yeah.
Okay, Kenny, here, quick, while we're waiting, fill in got a couple more seconds, Kenny. Into this camera, number 3, go for it.
Well, I tried to be a gambler, betting on a number that changes every time. When you think you're gonna win, things just giving in. That changes on your side. Well, it's hard to figure out what she's all about when she's a woman to went through. She's a complicated lady. She call my baby Moody Blue. Moody Blue. Woo! Tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day. It's hard to say which one is you. I'm a baby about Moody Blue. Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much indeed. Graham, was that better for you?
Eddie.
Graham?
Eddie.
Eddie, was it Eddie?
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, Kenny.
Thank you.
He wasn't bad when he got a little confidence and some of his friends
good.
rang in, was he?
Very good.
Thank you very much indeed, Edward. Right, keep the calls coming in. It's Leeds 46 1000. The end of the show, you can ring in and vote for the act you like best, if you can remember. Now, who said married couples can't get on when they're working together? Quite a lot of people, actually, when I think about it. This may prove the point, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, a married couple from Cheshire, and they're called the Docks. Take it away.
While she lies sleeping, I stay out late at night and sing my songs. And somehow all those nights can seem so long. And it's good when I finally make it home. I'm all alone and she lies dreaming. I'll try to get undressed without the light. And then suddenly she'll say, well, how was your night? And I'll smile at her and say, it was all right. And I'll hold her tight.
What can I tell you? Brilliant. Sorry, we got a quick piece of over there, 3.
You gotta think ahead in this business, you know. Let's go back to the future. 10,000 gigawatts in a flux capacitor to the year 2085. And guess what? The Allied carpet sale is still on.
Docs, thank you very much indeed. Why? Can I ask one question? Why have you got the dog chain in the trousers? As a matter of it, yeah.
So that I don't lose the keys.
Sorry. I just wondered. I wondered what it was. Do you do this very often?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Do you actually see yourself breaking into the big time, being on TV? I think the Des O'Connor show is probably where I would place you, or probably anything Cilla Black has to do with. I think that would probably be good as well. Ladies and
That's why I can't sing. I don't have a keychain.
No,
to
you get a
keep the keys
keychain,
in,
you can
'cause I
sing.
keep losing the key.
Do you?
But he obviously hangs on to it. That's where I've been going right. I always wondered.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let me move swiftly on. The producer had this guy auditioning his impersonations in a phone booth, all right? So we thought we'd double his audience and invite him onto the talent show tonight. He is a person who does impressions. He does them both as men and women. He apparently didn't want to appear as a woman because his mother may be watching the show, and she wouldn't like that. But apparently he's
Might make his mother very proud.
You don't know, do you?
You never know.
You never know. He was going to come on as Lee James Morrissey, but after seeing what's happened so far tonight, he's changed and he's coming on as Sweet Martini!
What a lovely little show this is tonight, isn't it, darlings? Wonderful, wonderful. I'll tell you something, I'm bleeding warm. Oh, God, I am. What a lovely little place we have here. But who'd live in a house like this, darling? Who would live in a house like this?
Well, let's have a look at the clues. Look at this wall unit. Isn't it absolutely fantastic? Look at the structure, the paintings, the colors on the wall. Who could possibly live in a house like this? It's back to you.
Ain't kid, ain't Mavis kid, it ain't. Ain't, am I right, kid? Ain't Mavis kid, ain't kid. Well, really, no, Vera. I mean, Vera, it's Phyllis. Ain't kid, Phyllis, what's up, kid?
Well, I said to Percy. I said, Percy, take me to Blackpool Beach. Well, we got on that pier, didn't we? I said, Percy, be gentle with me, I've got a cute tent China. He said, you got a cute pair of tits and bogged off, didn't he, down Breezant Road? Well, I wouldn't...
Thank you, Verma. Thank you very much indeed. Sweet Martini! What did you think, Faye?
There's a talent there. It's just a question of finding the vehicle.
Needs a little more time to bring it out. Do you think in a couple of weeks back on the show?
I think yes.
You do?
Yeah, I think there's...
Keep the
potential.
calls
I think that's the word.
Coming in.
Potential.
Okay, Claire. Hello, Claire.
Hello.
Hi, what do you think so far, Claire?
Very good. I thought the last one was very good.
You enjoyed that last one?
Yeah.
It's amazing. What's your favourite show on television?
Cora, I suppose.
Is it?
Coronation Street.
Oh, well, there we are. You would have liked that last one, I suppose.
There's a lot in it then.
Yeah, yeah, good. Thanks. Keep watching, Claire. Diane, hello.
Hello, James.
Diane, speak up.
Just is that person sat on your left a man or a woman? I don't mean to be
Very, very, very rude.
I have to tell you that if she can't tell the difference, she's going to make some very embarrassing mistakes later this evening if she's not careful.
What I will do is I will write down the differences for you, Diane, and we'll make sure that we send them to you so you don't make the mistake again.
She's going to need to find out.
Harry, hello.
All right, James.
Yes, Harry.
I think all your auditioners tonight, they're on a coach load from Rampton Security Hospital. And if you don't get them back, they'll be worrying about them.
Harry, have you had a few laughs then?
I'm stoned.
Good. There's no answer to that. Get off here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now go to our final act that we're going to have time for tonight. I'm sorry we're not going to get to a lot of the other acts in there tonight, but our final act is a whole bunch of talent in the shape of Liz Wilde.
There's gonna be a Freakers Ball tonight at the Freakers Hall on the James Whale Show. And you know you're invited, one and all. So come on, baby, grease your lips, grab your hat and swing your hips. And don't forget to bring your wipes, 'cause we're going to the Freakers Ball. Blow your whistle and bang your gong. Roll up something to take along. Ooh, it feels so good, it must be wrong.
That's the best act we've had on all night. We're out of time. Some of the acts we didn't get to are behind me here. I'm very sorry. Join us again on another edition of Survival, the James Whale Talent Show. We'll finish with a new band. Big Chill, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm no stranger to the danger of love. I'm no stranger to the danger of a woman in love. I wanna tell you how it always starts. She comes to you with a broken heart. The sob stories and the heavy sighs. but there's a certain kind of light in her eyes. Pretty soon she's saying your place or mine. She offers you one hell of a time. 2 months in and you give her your heart. You're so in love and that's when your trouble starts. It ain't no use trying to douse the flame. Why should you when you think she feels the same? But can't you see the way you feel will never be the same?